Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. As you can see, I've already made a few changes. So I've already scaled down the material, as you can see. Scaled down the material. We added in a texture U coordinate and plugged it into UV, and then down here we just changed it to 2. So the higher you go in the value, the smaller the squares will be. And I've adjusted the flooring. I've moved the big flooring and the walls out of the way because our floor is solid, so we can just move about. Obviously we don't want to be jumping out the door and we don't want to be jumping out the end there. So that's where we are. Oh, I've also removed the ceiling because we'll put that on later. So that's where we are with that. And I am currently creating the room. So this is the room that we'll be starting in. So we've got our bathroom. I'm just blocking it out at the moment. We've got a bed. I'll probably have to drag that in a bit. Maybe it's too big, I don't know yet. And then we've got maybe a desk thing over there, so we can just shift duplicate X and then just make it a bit smaller. And that can sort of go over here. Maybe you can be making the coffees on it. We'll add all that in later. Let's just see how high it is. We want the Z 0.85, so say 1.2 maybe. There or thereabouts. We can change that anyway, that's not an issue. We can also maybe put in a little sofa over here. So shift D on the Y, and then we can change that up and make into a sofa or something like that. Anyway, I might just make that a bit smaller, and then we can just extrude the arms and the back piece. We're going to edit, shift Control A, and then we're going to edit, and then we can put in a couple of loop cuts and just scale those on the Y just to bring them out sort of there. And of course we'll need one for the back piece, so we'll just bring that to about there. So all this, hit number 3 for a tab for, oops, we want to extrude on the Z. So the arms will come up to about there, and then the back piece will be extruded a bit more. Extrude on the Z. There we go, like that. Maybe something like that. Maybe we can just bring it on over and then hit number 2 for these ones and just bring that back a little bit. And then we can duplicate that again, shift D on the Y, scale that down, so we need 2 of those on there. So these are going to be like the pieces that you sit on. Something like that. I have to make it a little bit smaller. and a little bit longer in the length, kind of like that size. Shift D on the Y. Yeah, sort of like that. Okay, and then if you wanted the ones at the back there, you can just Shift D, rotate Y 90, just push them back, rotate a bit, and then just bring them up like so. What else do we need? What else would we need in a room? Oh, we need to sort the bathroom out, so it's just going to be like a shower. So we can just Shift D on the Y, and then just make that like a cube. Say 1.2 by 1.2, and then just we can just scale that down. This is the base of the shower. Can go in there like so, and the Shift A and select a cylinder. This is going to be our loo, so I guess that can go sort of there, like that. Just, I'm only blocking this out. I'll model it all later. I'll do a speed model and upload it later. And then maybe a sink. Shift D on the X. Scale that down. That can go on the wall there. So that'll be the sink. We're going to have a doorway in there, and that's going to open up that way, so we don't want anything there. So if anybody opens up, if you don't lock the door and open up the door, you're going to see you sitting there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that blocking out. I'm just going to file and save. What else? So we just need to design the maze now, really, I guess. Right, so we sped that up, built the level like so. The end's going to be here, or the elevator's going to be here. We're going to have a room maybe over there, and that'll be where you get your key and come run all the way back around, get into the elevator. So hopefully you enjoyed the videos so far. I will model the room. I've still got to do that yet. Sort out the lighting and put all the doors in. So that's where we are at the moment. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and hopefully we'll see you on the next video. Ta-da!